He's a banned streamer now, just so you know. I know he's banned. I just can't feature him on my stream.
Got banned from Twitch. And I wanted to...
Oh, we have the amount of characters that his password is now.
to make a video basically explaining what happened.
You fucked up, buddy. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. I've always been afraid of that when it comes to, like, passwords. Like, why people are so okay with that. Because that severely reduces the amount of time that it takes to be able to hack into your account.
Happened. Why I think it happened. And then...
Good luck logging into a banned account.
Around the entire situation. Because frankly, the discourse that's currently going on Reddit and on Twitter, it makes me kind of sad and even a little bit sick. I mean, you know, it's bad when you got prominent members of the community.
So is this donor
saying
poll
that
for
I'm a literal predator. You know, I got people out there saying I'm racist. I got people saying.
So is this dono poll for like a month from now? Yeah, pretty much. The games come out in pretty much a month from today. I'm doing this right now just cause. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just doing it right now just cause. YXN, thank you for the primer. 13 months.
I'm a misogynist. It just seems so uncharitable.
Title is dated.
So
yeah, title is.
Hopefully, give some context to the people that want to hear. So, what happened? Yesterday, after my stream, my partner manager effectively hit me up saying, "Yo, dude, got something I want to talk about. It's just kind of important." Immediately getting onto the call with him, I could tell he was kind of depressed and like sounding quite sad. Anyway, he got right to the point and said, "Yeah, man, unfortunately, in 1.5 hours from now, your Twitch account will be banned. And there's nothing you can really do about it. You know."
Will he be back for the new PoE League? It's not for like a month, right? He's like pretty well known for PoE, right? At least nowadays.
Once you're banned, then you can dispute.
14 days?
You know, okay. Once you're banned, then you can file a dispute. But yeah, no. So you're actually banned. You're going to be getting banned for hateful conduct towards a protected class, that being woman.
That being woman.
It goes on to say that effectively. Yeah, you know that clip that got reported a little bit. You know that one. Yeah. Well, the reporting wasn't the issue. It got promoted to the trust and safety team at Twitch, and they effectively deemed, after investigating, that actually, yeah, no, I've broken TOS, and I'm absolutely, needing to be banned off the website because of the fact that I'm being hateful towards women, and that I can't do anything. I just have to kind of wait for the ban to go through, and then I can do something. So anyway. Yeah, this is the clip. We'll show you the clip. It's a pretty bad clip. It's an awful clip.
Can I watch it? I don't think I can watch it. It's been deemed bannable content. I don't think I can watch bannable content. Actually, I actually don't think.
Let's just show it. Okay, and they have like this.
Oh, okay. So it's this one. I wanted to make sure it was the.
So. Okay, and they have like this. It's like this. This is what they wear. Okay, they're wearing this. And I'm like, when you see the underbutt, that's too much, okay? Because then it's like there's some sexual drive there where you're like, dude, you're just asking to get sexually assaulted by some fucking deranged mental person. Why do I think I was banned?
An earnest disciple.
Let me just go on the record right now, straight away, before we get into this. I think all women should be able to wear whatever they want. In the perfect world, women could walk around naked. Okay?
Dude, he's doing it right now, dude. He's fucking doing it, dude. Jesus Christ, man. No.
I'm a very logical and practical person. And my entire point is that we don't live in this, perfect utopia where, you know, people can do whatever they want. You know, there are things you can do, you know, in the real world that minimize bad things happening to you, right? And that could be anything. It doesn't have to be to do with sexual assault. For example, the situation I'm in right now, I could have done things to reduce my chances from getting banned on Twitch. My big error in this case was immediately assuming, based on intuition alone, that the less clothing you're wearing increases the probability that you're sexually assaulted. I was being overconfident, made the mistake of thinking, oh yeah, this is so obvious. Like, let my guard down, turn my filter off. Like, oh, you know, and I
How
just
sad is
said,
it that people
and
are getting
I made my
banned for
point
such weak
in
shit?
a really stupid way.
To be fair, his rhetoric was horrible. Like, it was just about as bad as it gets. I don't think this is like super weak shit. His rhetoric was like almost Destiny levels of protester type beat. Like, the rhetoric was it's pretty bad, right? I don't think his underlying point, well, it is still bad. Definitely not as bad as it came off rhetorically. When he said that, like, they're like it's bound to happen, they're almost like asking for it or something. I think he said something. I should probably rewatch it just to have the exact verb. Is like, yikes. You know, that's the rhetorically. That's the full house of sexism there. Rhetorically.
In hindsight, I completely understand like how it could be misinterpreted in a way that could get me banned. Like, even if statistically there was evidence to suggest that the more provocative clothing that you wear, the more likely you are to be sexually assaulted, which there isn't, by the way, like in either way. But even if it was true, if someone's out there saying that women who are wearing more provocative clothing deserve to get sexually assaulted, that is like a disgusting thing to say, and of course they should be banned. And that's how Twitch Trust and Safety Team must have interpreted my message.
To be fair, I don't think they interpreted his message that way. I think if they did, he'd be like probably at least a month, but maybe even a fucking perma. If they actually believed that he said that shit. I think it was some PR shit. I think it's what it was. I think it was just PR shit. They had to keep their nose clean, so they give him a quick slap over the wrist. Like,
ultimately, you know, we live in the real world, and it's my responsibility as a streamer.
yeah, he didn't say deserving. Why is he admitting? He's not admitting that he said that. He's saying that's what he thought the Twitch team believed he said.
Try and minimize the level of misinterpretation. So I'm not saying I didn't do anything wrong, but
yeah,
deep
I
down,
think I
know.
100% think the problem was asking for it. I think those those words were what sealed the deal. Is well, that's it.
that I'm not some misogynistic, woman-hating incel that is out there just trying to hate on people and just say things to, like, you know, hate on women. And I think it's clearly obvious to anyone who regularly views my stream or has full context. You know, they just think I'm a massive spurg because, you know, what can I say? I also wanted to make this video because during my ban, I've had a lot of time to look at everyone's reaction and interpretation of what happened. And as I've said, like, I was pretty disturbed by all the people who just assumed the worst about me. And I realized these were incredibly low-res conclusions. And in return, I would have to reply with the high-resolution
That's a good
response
bit, dude.
to basically dispel the various...
That's a good bit. Low res. And I like that. Low res response. That's a good bit.
myths. And I realized that this is something I and you know, other streamers have to deal with on a regular basis. Hear me out. This is gonna get a little bit spicy, but for example, recently I was just watching a video that basically prompted me to start talking about crime. And somebody in chat said, quote, unquote, black people commit more crime. And he was implying that it was inherently to do with race. And it was just
I saw
an
it, John.
extremely low resolution take. And I had to dispel it. I talked about, how stats show you're more likely to commit crime if you're in poverty. And, due to years of injustice, black people are statistically more likely to be in poverty. And it's perpetuated by a lack of funding in these areas, like, etc.
At least he's not
I said
racist.
something like, we shouldn't blindly invest
Don't know what this has to do with sex.
specifically in areas for black people, but instead invest in poor areas, right? That way, it's naturally going to help more black people on average, but then also help the poor white people who deserve it too. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of people adding me in chat saying, "Oh, you're saying black equals poor," or I'm secretly trying to funnel more resources to white people.
That's pretty funny, dude. There's no way, dude. He's like secretly trying to give white people more money by giving it to a bunch of poor people. Dude, that's fucking hilarious, dude.
And I realized the more I reply with higher resolution responses, the more people would just sit there and spam low-risk accusations, effectively permanently stun-locking me for hours on end. Because you can't...
These low-res responses getting assailed by my high-level or high-res fucking accusations are resulting in stun locks, dude. What is this? Dude, this is the most online terminology I've ever heard in my entire life, dude. This is really good stuff. High res, low res with the stun lock combos, dude. And next thing you know, we're gonna be like, dude, this guy is like, when somebody's not able to keep up with like fast paced conversations, and be like, dude, this is some low DPI shit right here. Is this low DPI, dude? Like, dude. Dude, I want all the terminology, man.
When it requires 5 times the amount of time to reply with proper context than it does to sit there and just yell a bunch of random out of context accusations. And then to make it worse,
Amos is broken.
People who join in just think just some crazy guy talking about women or black people or whatever controversy is going on at the time. The lessons that I've learned from this experience, okay, is assuming something based on intuition to be 100% true is literally never a good idea. It's never a good idea. If it isn't true, and you have the mentality it is true, then there will naturally be heated arguments and misspeaking due to overconfidence. 2, you got to try to be more careful on the way you word things, because otherwise you sit there wasting a bunch of time on semantics and not the actual core issue. And 3, and most importantly, regardless whether or not something is true, it still matters how you word something. If someone thinks that you believe women morally deserve to be assaulted based on their clothing, that's horrible. No matter what statistics you have to back it up. In conclusion, I'm appealing the ban to have it either reduced or, entirely removed, because, I don't really want to have like misogynist 69 attached to my account. That'd be great. Because ultimately, I don't think, had someone come on to the website and basically pose the question, does the clothing women wear make them more likely or less likely to be sexually assaulted? I don't think
now it is. I was going to say, why would you say that? I feel like everyone's going to start calling you that now, dude. If I was one of his boys, like one of his homies, dude, I would say, what's up, misogyny? I'd just start calling misogyny 69 just for it's just the gag, man. Now you know it gets to him. That makes the easiest fucking dunks when you know it gets to him.
implication that women are deserving this, which
Predator
obviously
81.
I've said numerous times that I misspoke, and I absolutely regret it. I want to give a shout out to your boy
So-
Destiny and also Kelly Jean for basically having a chat with me during the absolute kind of pinnacle of this whole situation. They came on with good intentions, trying to help me out, so I really do appreciate that.
Oh, it's Kelly
At
Jean.
this point, I've made my peace. There isn't really much else I can say. If people don't want to take my word for what I
Our
truly meant
modest
that day,
fellowship expands.
there's really nothing I can
Praise
do.
the sub.
So
Thank you for the
I
primer.
can only control
Jan.
myself. All I can really do is learn from this, improve as a person, and move on. And remember, if you see a clip in the future of me saying some mental, crazy thing where you're like, wow, that guy's completely insane and he hates X, Y, or Z, it's probably just my cooked brain struggling to say what I actually mean.
I remember anybody remember his anti-vax clip, dude? Dude, that shit got me, dude. I don't know how many people know the clip I'm talking about. He had a clip talking about anti-vaxxers. And he told some dude to get polio. I'm sorry. Like, this dude should have been banned a while ago, if we're being honest. That shit was... And he called him a pussy for not doing it, dude. Did somebody have that clip, dude? It was a fucking... Oh, God. It was a fucking 9 out of 10, dude. It was fucking hilarious. Oh, God. Oh. He was definitely not esports ready. He's definitely not esports. Wait, what? Modders are still saving Cyberpunk? Bro, I don't care.
Go for older men.
That's it?
Stun.
This is it. How did he not get banned for this?
Stun lock.
Like, go get polio or some shit, pussy, and die.
Hey,
You
so
anti-vaxxing
basically,
fucking moron
I'm
clowns.
just gonna not take the vaccine. I know. I know. It's just that I'm not gonna take it is all haha lol.
Over the man because they see
Oh my god. Ah. Oh god. I don't wanna. Dude, that's a 9 out of 10. And he calls him a pussy, dude.